Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, yo, check this out. I'm just going to get off into this thing real quick, and do some GarageBand stuff. Okay, very simple, basic instructions to show you how to create a track in GarageBand. You know what I mean, and just get started. So now here we are at the opening screen. When you open up GarageBand, this is what it's going to bring you to if you don't already have any projects on there. But anyway, we're just going to act as though this is a brand new set, right? Brand new computer. Boom. You open up GarageBand, it comes to this window. It's highlighted as a new project. This is an empty project. So you click here on empty project, or you could go to choose right here. Okay. Just for the sake of this video, for right now, we're going to go choose. Okay. Then it brings you to this menu here. Okay. Create new track. So today we're going to do MIDI. We're going to use the MIDI instruments in the computer. And as well, we're going to do, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to create a MIDI track. Now you can click right here on MIDI software instrument, or you can go to create. Either way it goes, it's gonna bring you there. You can also create a drummer, add a drum track that plays along with what you're doing. All right. You can also add an audio line for like your mic or whatever other type of instrument. And then here's another one for your guitar and bass. Okay. And you can add different types of effects and pedals and so forth. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's click on MIDI. All right, it brings you to the main screen. I like to start off with about 6 tracks. So we're gonna go and click this 6 times. That's 4 tracks, 5 tracks, and 6 tracks. All right, so let's start in order. Highlight the first track. As you can see, they're all defaulted at electric piano, right? You can see that. This is for double angle purposes here. Anyway, so what you want to do is you can go down to here to this bar and you can slide it over, which brings you to the main menu of all the instruments. But let's just say you didn't, and you want to go down here to where it says electronic piano. You click that, it brings you right back to the same exact menu, just moves the bar for you. So I always like to start off with drums myself. And I like this acoustic bump kit because it has the snare and kick kind of like a SP 1200 sound, and I'm kind of stuck on that a bit. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of this video, we're gonna get. Oh wait, well let me also show you that I like to kind of go mid tempo. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take the tempo, as you can see right there, and I'm gonna stretch it down to about a 96. Let's start at a 96. All right. This over here gives you your count in time when you get ready to record. So if you want to 4 count, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you start recording. You just right click on it, and then you can choose 1 bar, gives you 4 clicks. 2 bars gives you 8 clicks. And then you also have the ability to choose no clicks. And then the little triangle little thing right there, that's the metronome. And you can simply click it off to unhighlight it blue, and then turn it on and it's blue. Okay. This symbol right here is the loop button. When you click that, you see how that bar underneath highlighted. Okay. When I turn it off, it unhighlights. And right now it's at 4 bars. I usually like to go 8 myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and stretch it out to 8. All right. And then as you can see again, turn that unhighlight that, you turn it off, the bar's unhighlighted. Turn it on, it's highlighted. So I'm in the acoustic bunk kit. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to get off into some drum tracks and so forth. Hopefully y'all can hear this. It won't be too distorted or loud or what have you. You know what I'm saying? So here's the range where it starts from. Whoa. Oh, no wonder. How about to say? Okay, here we go. All right. So there we go. Dead spot right there. Dead spot. Dead spot. Dead spot. Dead spot. Dead spot. Dead spot. And then when we go all the way down, there's nothing else no other sounds. So our range is from there to here. So what I'm going to do today is get off into some different type of feel. I'm gonna make this real quick and simple because we ain't trying to be here all day. Start with the keyboard. When you hit the R, it'll help you. It can you start recording. One more time. We gotta add some funk feel to that. Okay. So 2, 3, and oh, that was only 4 bars I recorded there. Like I say, minimum, I do 8. So let's do that one more time because it's all live here. So relatively simple drum track. 2, 3, and interesting. Now let's see this. Check this out. This is exactly how I played it. Okay. One more time, because I didn't get it on the one. That's what I'm used to doing, getting it on the one. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. Now, just listen to the playback. Okay, so now I got a little double up in there that I don't need. So, and there it is right there. We highlight it and then just delete it, right? Now, I dig inconsistencies that you can get funky with it. Okay, there we go. Now we back at the beginning. That very first note, which is right here. Let me just give you a view of that over here. This one right here wasn't on the one, so now it is. So we good with that. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw some keys on it and some and a bass line and just make it real simple, real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna filter through this here. Let me see what we got here. Okay. Like I said, just keep it simple. Hope this don't hurt the camera view or angle or nothing like that. All right. Let me just sit it down right here. Okay. I think we can rock with that. Hopefully not to hurt any camera angles or anything. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is find me a bass line and try to rock out with it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Let me give you a view over here of so now we go into the bass line. Let's move that menu over. I'm gonna go with a synth bass. Okay. Yeah, let's go up in here and let's kind of maybe I'll start with this 90s solid synth bass. And just fish around for a second with it, you know. I think that'd be cool. Just a little something simple, like I say, cooking it up on the spot type feel right here. So let's see what we got. Let me see. Okay. See what we can do. Oh damn! I actually recorded that. Let me see. I didn't mean to record it. I was just messing around. So far we rocking. I'm kind of digging that. Now, let's see, maybe add a little something to it. Uh let's go to the fourth track and try to get a well, a hand clap is always necessary. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thicken up these drums. I'm gonna add another track just because, I ain't necessarily have to, but I'm gonna take this empty track here, okay? I'm gonna raise it up underneath the drums. And then I'm going to go to this drum kit, the drum track. Okay, I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna highlight this track and I'm gonna paste it there. Now I'm gonna pay, watch what happens. I'm gonna paste it and it comes down there because the cursor was. So you just simply grab it and you drag it back. Okay. So now I have to assign the drums to this track. So let me go back to electronic drum kit, acoustic bump. Okay, boom. So now I got two of the same drum tracks, which will help thicken up the sound, right? But then you can always go here and pick another drum kit as well, and it will, mix with these two and give it a different type of flair and flavor. You know what I'm saying? So, um, let's see what we got in terms of sound. You're gonna notice the thickness in it. Yeah. Okay. So that's cool. So now that I got that, I can add the hand clap in on track two, this one that's already highlighted. You know what I'm saying? And then I can move forward with doing what I need to do here. So that's the claps. So, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. I just fatten it up in a little. Actually, let me do that one more time. I don't want them to be all together either. Much better. See? So we bought at the time, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to show y'all that that's how you can get down with this GarageBand thing. You know what I'm saying? GarageBand is a very useful tool that you can use to get your funk on, you know what I'm saying, and whatever else. I recommend any programming to anybody, long as you know how to work it and make use of the sounds that it has. There is no one best program. Don't ever start getting your mind consumed with all of that because it's about how you use what you have, not what you have. You dig what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. Okay, I was just kind of getting a second angle of that and more of a real time view, if you will. And let's continue forward because I'm kind of digging this. It's kind of smooth. It's nice. I'm eventually start getting off into these different drum um, packs over here to mix with the acoustic bump, so it gives it a different type of texture and dynamic and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But right now, let's see where we at right here. All right. It's a okay with this here. This is a hell of a canvas because it's wide open, so I can put all kind of little doodads and what have yous and whatnots in there to fill it up. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be real dope. Oh, let me go back. I'm sorry, I got lost in the creative sauce here. But listen, I said I was going to tell you about how it sounds different. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give me some double footage of this because I got a point to prove. Hey, yo, check this out. I'm gonna give you a different. I'm gonna show you how quantizing. Okay, quantizing is a very useful tool because if you're not really good at playing with along with the metronome, okay, it'll throw your loop off, you know what I'm saying? And you need to be pretty much spot on in order to have it loop back around correctly. So therefore, playing with the metronome can be challenging. I've seen it a million times with people. But anyway, the quantizing thing um helps to straighten your pattern and your tempo out, and it aligns it to the computer's metronome, okay, to the timing. So I'm going to mute, or better yet, no, I'm going to keep everything together, right? Now, listen to this. This is the way I played everything straight off the cuff, right? Take a listen. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of this. I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to go down to the very bottom of that menu and I'm going to go to quantize. Okay. And when you quantize, I'm going to quantize this at a 16th note. Now, damn you, I guess hopefully y'all saw that move. Everything moved. and it's more patternized now. So now listen to how it sounds. That's crazy. And that's at a 16th. So I'm gonna undo that parameter change or the quantizing, right? And then I'm going to go into the swing menu of the quantize. So let's go quantize, and then let's go down to swing presets. And I'm going to go to, let's go to preset F, which seems to be a nice kind of extreme swing, I guess. Let's see how it sounds. Wow. Hella extreme, right? Let's undo that. And if you listen to how I played it naturally, I did my own swing to it. Okay. But for shits and giggles, let's go and go to quantize again. Let's go into the swing presets and let's try it at A. All right. Let's listen to how that sounds. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. One more time. This is the very last time. We're going to go to quantize and we're going to go to triplets this time. Let's go to 16th triplet and see how that does. Way wild, man. Way wild. So, what in my natural funk and rhythm, my human rhythm, what I do is I'm giving you some game is I flirt with the tempo of the metronome. All right. I flirt with the timing. I'm offbeat, but I'm still on. You understand what I mean? I'm laying back in the pocket of each click as far as I can without being off time. That's the whole sauce right there. Okay. That's all you got to do. You can make it straightforward. Let's try to do this. Let's go to a 64th and see how that sounds. Hey, I like that actually. That's a really dope change. It seems as though I don't know if if it tightened it up or loosened it up a little bit more, but either way, it sounds pretty good. But as according to what I played, I'm just laying back in the cut, swinging on it. You know what I mean? So those are we didn't cover all of them, but those are the quantizing presets that you have in there, and you can, kind of get all off into the guts of them to really fine tune your quantization, if you will, if that's the particular feel that you're looking for. But um, I prefer not to use quantizing unless I'm looking for a particular feel. And 9 times or 10 times out of 10, I already have what I play it the way I feel, the way I really want it to feel. So I don't need that particular assistance. I'm not against it. I just that's the way I keep my chops up, my feel and everything. You know what I mean? So I would encourage you all to do the same. But yeah, let's see. This is a pretty dope track. I think I'm gonna keep this because it's a lot of potential. A lot of potential in this track. Um, and then I can add changes to it and so forth. Uh, what I'm going to name it. I always just come up with something off the cuff, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about when you funkin', you know what I'm saying? So Funk Thoughtius. Okay. It's a very simple, groove type of track, just a climb up, climb down sort of thing, but it's got enough space in it that I could throw a bridge in it, a vamp, you know what I'm saying, and then add me some little doodads here and there. See, you know what I mean? It's got that swing to it. Speaking of swing presets. I swung it though already. So swinging it anymore would throw it all out of see, this is a very light bulb moment in terms of extremes, right? When you flirt with the time, you can get as close to the extreme as possible without it being too extreme. And then you can go far back the other way as close as you can get without throwing it off balance. As long as you're within that range of balance on either side, you can still come back and be on time. You know what I mean? It's like a whip snap. And you can, you know what I'm saying? Um, best as I can show you is what I did right here. Um, Flirting with the tempo and you laying in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's where we at, man. And that's how we funkin', you know what I'm saying? And once you get in the groove and you get it going real cool, the real heavy like, then it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I could just do this whenever, however, and it's a real groovy thing, man. But I'd be pissed off if I did all this and y'all couldn't see the screen and none of that, you know what I'm saying? But at least you can hear it. So it ain't like it was a super waste of time like that, you know. Okay. Trying to get this thing popping correctly so I can share the windows and so forth. And it seems like I am not able to do that for some odd reason. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, anyway, I hope that y'all are enjoying yourselves out here. Enjoy these last few football games we got. Um, we got to keep everything real, you know what I'm saying? And this is the only way you're going to get it from over here. Every time I go live, any video I make, it's going to be funked up, you know what I'm saying? So, um,